Land can be under private ownership or community ownership. Land use of private holding is according to the need of the landowner. On the other hand, community land is mostly used to serve the purpose of the community, such as fodder and fuel collection and grazing cattle. Such community land is known as common property resources. Now, basically, when we are talking about the ownership of land, so in general, either the land is under private ownership or it is under community ownership. Now, what is the difference? Like the land which is under private ownership, so how to use that land depends upon the private individual only, wherein when we are talking about community ownership, so the entire community has its ownership. Okay, and how is that land used? Depending upon the needs of that entire community. Like for example, it can be for fodder collection, for fuel collection, or for grazing their cattle. Okay, when we are talking about community ownership and when land is used for the welfare of the entire community, so that kind of land is known as common property resource. Okay, because people are using it in a common way. Now, a basic example to this community ownership or common property resource can be, for example, you are living in a society and there is a park. So that park belongs to that entire residency, right? Everyone is allowed to use that park, play here, sit there. Okay, or if there are swings, can you use the swings? But when we are talking about private ownership, so your house, okay, your house is your private land, wherein the parks around you or the roads around your society are basically common property resource. Okay, in some areas people have encroached upon community land and are misusing it. Like, you know, encroachment is when you are forcefully or through malpractice, you actually take up the land of other community purposely, forcefully, or illegally, and then you are misusing it. So some people actually encroach upon community land and are misusing it. Like for example, the community land includes grazing land, so in that also people sometimes forcefully come and encroach upon it and start misusing it. Now we need to understand that the land available to us, okay, is already very limited. The total amount of land available on the earth's surface is limited, okay, only 29%. However, the number of people and their demand are increasing, but number of people are increasing and their demands are also increasing. So for that, to get the maximum benefits from land, we should prepare a plan of land use. The plan should take into consideration the two factors, nature and quality of the land. Second, need of the community. Like for example, this land we have, okay, so we need to prepare a plan for it. Now imagine that in this land also you have different kind of variations. Like for example, this is a land which is unfit for cultivation. No cultivation can be done here because it is not having good amount of minerals or fertility. So how will we use this land? Okay, then we have this land, or you can say different portions of land are acquiring different quality. So now when this is our land, so we need to make a plan for that. Okay, so like we have made a plan and we have distributed land according to different variations. Now if this is not fit for cultivation, then we might set up an industry here, right? Or we might use this land for making infrastructure facilities. Now let's suppose this land is very good for cultivation or agriculture, so we can actually use this land for agriculture. The same way we can have plans for rest of the land also. Now they are saying firstly we need to make a proper plan so that हम एक ही piece of land से ज़्यादा अपनी नीड्स फुलफ़िल कर पाएँ, दैट मीन्स मैक्सिमम नीड्स भी फुलफ़िल कर पाएँ, प्लस उस लैंड का एक बेटर यूटिलाइजेशन हो सके. ऑल राइट. Also, when we are making this plan, we need to have two consideration. That means what is the need of the community. For example, if this is more of fertile land, and for example we need to have food grains, and the need of the community is food grains or the basic food, so we can actually grow here, we can actually cultivate here. Or for example, the need of the community is more of houses, and if this land is not good here, so we can construct here more of houses. So depending on the need of the community and the nature and quality of that land, depending upon the quality of the land, how can it be used, and the nature of that land, we can actually use that land in a better way. So basically, planning is really important. Improper use of land, such as burning forests to make provision for farms, can create problems. Any modification or change in land use should be done only after a detailed survey. This helps in maximum utilization of land resource. The change in the land use pattern of a particular area reflects the cultural change in society. Now see, since humans are growing, the population is growing at a drastic level, so that is why we have different kinds of need, and our needs are also increasing. Now if for example we are burning the entire forest so that we can do cultivation in that area, we can do farming in that area, so we should not just do it blindly. We should have a detailed survey for that, like how much forest is required for the need of the hour. We can then test the soil, how much, so is the soil even fertile enough to actually do the farming or the farming we want to do. Now how will this help you when we are doing a detailed survey, that for how much population we need to grow, or for why are we, or for what are we actually utilizing this land, why do we need this land, why are we burning this land, do we need to burn the entire forest, or we can just burn a small portion of that. So whenever we are changing something, that means जिस भी ऑर्डर में वो लैंड थी, लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ़ फॉरेस्ट वॉज देयर एट दैट लैंड एंड यू वॉन्ट टू चेंज इट, यू वॉन्ट टू सेट एग्रीकल्चर इन दैट लैंड, so before bringing that change we should do an detailed survey. Now how will this survey help? This survey will basically help us in maximum utilization of land resource. Okay, also why does this change occurs? This change occurs when there is actually a change in the cultural aspect of society. Society में culture change हो रहा है, okay, or it is changing at basically at other aspects also, like at social level, at economic level also, then these changes are reflected. India is a vast country with a large population. Land is needed to produce food crops for human beings and raw material for industries. All types of land cannot be cultivated. The cultivation of land depends upon relief, which basically means that is the land plain or is it slopey, fertility of soil, that is basically nutritional level, availability of water, and needs of the people. Okay, so they are basically saying why do we need land? We need land because population is growing, and since population is growing we need food. So for food we need to do agriculture and grow food crops. Okay, the other thing is that we are having a lot of industries, so to have raw material for industry or to set industry we need land. But when we are doing agriculture we also look into the factor that what kind of relief that land is having, how much fertile the land is, how much availability of water is there, and need of the people. When we look into all these factors we realize that ये सारे factors fulfill करने के लिए हमारे पास जो land है that is very very limited. So that is why they are saying that we should actually use land in a proper way. We should have detailed surveys, we should not misuse land. Okay, and we need to look in the natural quality of the land, okay, without disrupting the ecological balance.